I'll just adjust the angle. Just give me a second. Kids have been in my bedroom playing with things. See if I can move you about. I've got like a little arm thing to pop you on, and the kids have been bending it because they think it's fun. How is everybody? I'll wait till you join. I hope you're all having a nice relaxing Saturday evening. Not like mine in Asda with 2 kids and the partner. That definitely wasn't relaxing or fun. Didn't even get to go down the beauty aisle. Bad times. I'll just wait till you pop up as joined. I don't know how. Don't let me invite people on this one. It used to. Do you know Facebook? It's got an update on it anyway, so I might try it. Just give me a wave or a hi when the first person joins. It's clicked to 1 now. I'm on my laptop anyway, so I'll just tell the girls I'm going live in case they're online. Let's bring up Facebook. You see the glow of my screen? Yeah, it's not my face. Hello, Charlotte. I'm sorry I missed yours. I was just saying, I was round Asda. 2 kids and the partner. I felt slightly murderous is the right word to use. I'm sure anyone that's been round Asda with 2 kids and their partner knows exactly what I mean right now. I haven't got grey hair, but I should have. Who else have we got apart from Charlotte? Can see myself on the screen. Hello, Emily. Oh, Michelle's eating her dinner. Don't worry, because when we do this, you click save at the end, you can watch them back. So I'm not too fussed. It's a bit late anyway, but I'm always a late person. I tend to stay up late. I can get stuff done for you lot when the kids go to bed. Okie dokie. I just wanted to get Hygge's page up. Michelle's eating her dinner, but she's here. Hello! So I have in front of me, I'm sat dead ladylike. I'm not putting the camera down because I've got my little, you know, my little vanity table stool in front of me and my legs inside of it so that I can hold this and then I can put stuff down when I get it out. So I hope the light's okay. I've put the big light on so you should be able to see me. So I've opened, oh, the smell coming from that. Smells like, let me smell it again. It's very lemony. I'll turn it round so you can see. Does it me or does that light keep going a bit dark on my phone? Let me see if I tilt it slightly, if it works a bit better. Oh, you've gone all lopsided now. That seems okay. You can see me anyway. Right. I just seem to be dipping in and out. Darkness of it. It's upside down. Good start, Mel. Good start. It actually is printed upside down, and then you click. You go to one side. You go to the other side like that. So it's not me. It's okay. We're good. Let's have a look. Now I'm not going to read the whole of this, but I'll give you an idea. A lot of people know what Hygge is about. I'm going to do a full review anyway. It's about a feeling. It says this month is all about the sensory experience, which together bring us the feeling of contentment and Hygge. Presence is number 2 on the Hygge manifesto. It's a vital way of being in order to live Hygge-lit. I think I said that right. What is the point of creating a cosy atmosphere, bringing people together or indulging in a slice of chocolate cake if we don't savour the moment? I'm not going to read everything else on it because from what I can gather, it's got stuff on there about what's in the box. So I won't read that because I'll give it away because I'm a bit like Michelle. I like to open it and like not know. I haven't looked. I promise. And I was tempted. All I did was I snipped the paper so that I wasn't struggling to open it when I was live. Right, so we have got, oh right, okay, so there's like a list, the Hygge Manifesto, and it's got, can you see that? It's got numbers 1 to 10. Atmosphere, presence, pleasure, equality, gratitude, comfort, harmony. It's harmony then comfort, truce, togetherness and shelter. And it says, we really love seeing your photos from all your Hygge activities and ideas. Don't forget to post on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. I can do that. I can do that. That's a done. Sort that out. Want more Hygge throughout the month? Keep up to date on our Pinterest boards. I'm not really a Pinterest person unless I'm looking for something. It's very, very good for ideas. Like if you're making something for a wedding or something, you can click, I don't know, wedding favours and it'll tell you some good ideas. It's good for like that. Or you want to make some clothes or be creative and stuff. To make changes to your subscription, log into your account. Okay, yeah. And it's got all the details there on the bottom. It's got the Twitter, Instagram, so on, Facebook, email. Yeah. Okay, right, put that. Oh, I'll put that on there with the other one so I don't lose it. Okay, so the first item is, and I presume this is something that you can like frame because it's like a quote, shall we say? Realise deeply that the present moment is all you'll ever have, and it's by Eckhart. I think it's Tolle. Yeah, double L-E. Can you see that? It's like a gloss, like a satin finish card. I'll take pictures anyway for the review so you can see. Second item is, do you know, it's funny because I was saying this last week. I was mentioning that I never get time to read lately and that I never get time to go and buy books. So this is probably a good thing that they've sent me one. So I will actually make a conscious effort to sit and read it. It is a book by Richard Smythe and it's called A Sweet Wild Note. It says, what we hear when the birds sing. I'm just going to have a quick look. Can you see that? It's a hardback. It's got price on the back, $14.99. A delightful meditation on the wonders of birdsong. A brilliant, insightful and witty explanation of the confluence of culture and biology. I'm going to have a read. Like I said, I don't tend to, but I feel like sometimes it would chill me out a bit. I'm always busy. So I'm going to have a read, definitely. You know, it's good to try these things. Because I used to read all the time. I used to read, I love Oscar Wilde stuff. What was the, I can't think what it's called. Not Phantom of the Opera. What's the other one called? I can't think what it's called. It's an opera book. Oh, Rob bought me it and I used to love it and everyone used to think I'm sad. But, you know, I like to do different things. I'm unique. And probably think, what's all them books? But I just liked reading it. It was interesting. Dante, they were by. Anyway, I liked the theory behind it. So I was reading it. I'm old-fashioned. Right, next item on the list is Knorr Chocolate Chompers Apple Pie. And it says, clusters of apple and cinnamon bake wrapped in a delicious white chocolate. Need I even say who's going to see those and take them? That'll be the kids, because everything I have, they spot straight away. Mum, can I have? That big box of chocolates Farah sent me, and I've got to eat them myself. Put that book in your swaps I need. Well, do you know what, Katie? What I'll do is I'll read it and then I'll swap you for something, because it's like passing it on then. You can't read a book twice. I don't read a book twice. But I've got a big bookshelf over there. I don't know if you can see. I'll twiddle you. You can see. I'm not lying about my books. Can you see my big stack of books? Yes. This is what I like to call BK, which is before kids. Before kids, when you actually had time to do anything more than shower and go to the toilet. So yeah, I've got a lot of books. Never get read lately. So, but I'll have a read of it and then Katie can read it after me. Right, I think I'm going to go for the smaller item first. Well, this is interesting because I'm wondering what it's about now. Because I know what this is used for. It's polymer clay. Now, I actually almost bought those chocky things today, did you? Oh, Michelle, stop trying to tax things on me. I know what you want. You want to swap him for those Scentsy cubes, don't you? Just say yes. Right, polymer clay. Now I know what kind of things you can use this for. You can use it to make like little figurines, statues, even jewellery. They use polymer clay for. Have anyone ever seen? There's a lady on Facebook. I won't name her because it's free advertising, and she makes little earrings that look like cakes and biscuits and things like that. She makes them out of polymer clay because I've seen them. And little shoes and things like that, and I think they're dead clever. Now, I'm not clever enough to try this, but do you know what? If it tells you how to use it on the back, it's £1.77. It's got the prices on the back. And I'm going to see if Joel will have a bash at this. It says plus 15 years, but I can watch him, and he is nearly 10. We'll see. See if we can design something or make something with it. I do like to have a play with things. Right. I'll get the next bit out because that's also food. You made polymer clay beads before? Yeah, do you know, that's a good idea. I could try that because I've got some old necklaces, like the wire, what do you call it? The memory wire. And I don't wear them anymore, so I could take the memory wire out and try and make some beads out of it. See what happens. You never know. I can actually do things with these nails, believe it or not. Luxurious Belgian chocolate cookie mix. Well, I already know who he is because we watch cooking programmes all the time. Paul Hollywood, you'll know him off the telly. He's on Bake Off and a couple of other things. But we love cookies. Sorry, not skinny. Yeah, we just bought some cookies at Asda as well. So, I'll make them with the kids. Maybe not Archie because he's going through the terrible twos. But Joel likes doing stuff like that with me. He used to bake cupcakes and stuff. He's a bit more into his Xbox now, but, you know, I can ask him. If it means he gets to eat them at the end, he probably will. Right. Next one, and I knew it'd have something like this in the box because I've seen a couple of Hygge boxes before, and so I mentioned this to my partner because he absolutely loves tea. And this is Slim Jim for Hygge at Work Organic, I can't pronounce that, pure tea. I think it is actually meant to say pure tea, but it's P-U-E-R-H, and it's like a play on words. Are you feeling in need of a detox? This blend of green mate with pure tea and green tea will purify you. Well, you know, the man in the house loves his tea, so I'll get him to try it. See what he thinks. You can take it to work with him, and he's got one of those little special like glass tea things as well. So, oh, are these for the birdies? Oh yeah, I like this. I like this. Oh, I can see another item in there. I like it. We can't see further down because I did it on purpose so you can't see. It's for the birds. But it doesn't say it, but it says bird song on the back, so it's bird mix. Back of my house is there's loads of birds. Lilith keeps catching them. Shh, don't tell anyone. She keeps bringing them in my house. Lilith's my cat, by the way. But back of my house is all like a big embankment, old train line. There's no train there anymore, but there's like steps going up to it, and there's loads of trees. So we do get a lot of birds and loads in the garden, and we've got sparrows as well nesting at the back. So I'll get Joel to go out and feed the birds. At least it won't get wasted. Joel loves doing stuff like this. I'm surprised he's not up here now wanting to do this unboxing. He's always dead nosy. What have you got? What have you got, Mum? Show me, show me. You can wait. Kid's so impatient. Archie was picking up absolutely everything. Ah, now, do you know what I said I could smell when I opened the box? I was right. At least I've got a sense of smell. Because it is 10 citronella tea lights, and I said as soon as I smell it I could smell lemon. I know what these are for, predominantly for anyway. I could take them on holiday actually with me because they're not very big ones and they fit in my suitcase. They're like a slim little box of them, but they're for mosquitoes, keep mosquitoes away, so use them in the summer. I've got loads of little candle holders and stuff. They're little glass ones from IKEA that I got. So I'll use them. They'll come in handy, definitely. As I say, I might even, I'm quite tempted. We're deciding at the moment where we're going to go back to France. And obviously you get lots of mozzies. That's just the paper it was wrapped in. Next item is, and this is my favourite one of the box because I've been looking at these. And in a minute I'll show you it properly. I'll tell you why. My little lad, he likes to have his little bulb on in bed, and I say to him, no, and put the other bulb on, put the other lamp on. And I was thinking, what can I get him that he can like hang, because he's got bunk beds, to use so that he's not like keeping his little lamp on all the time. And we have one of these. So LED light pull with bulb, and it's a white one, so they do it in different colours, I think, because there's a red one in the picture. And it actually says children's bedroom, office, playroom, cupboard, garage, tent, parasol, anywhere. And I presume then, let me just have a quick look, that you just put, yeah, batteries in it. 3 AAAs. I've got some downstairs, so when I do the review, it's sealed at the moment. I don't want to break a nail, God forbid. If I broke a nail, I'd cry. Hang on, can I open it? Yeah, I can. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Oh, yeah. Look at it. That's clever. It's got a rope on it.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa's talking to me. Have you heard her? She'll just come work then. I quite like that. And I'll be able to hang it on the underneath of his bunk. And it's made out of plastic, so you can't smash it or anything. That's a good idea. That's clever. And the rope's all tied up at the moment, so I'm presuming you go like that and pull it to turn it on. I'm just going to guess there, but it looks kind of like that. You know, like when you pull one of them things in your bathroom, you pull it and it goes on. So Joel's going to be happy because I'm going to show him that in a minute. He's playing on the Xbox, and I think this is the last item. Let me just check in case I missed anything. And it is a sketchbook. Again, I have a budding artist downstairs, so Joel will like that because he's drawing all the time. All the time. He's got more crayons than he knows what to do with. So we'll give it to him because it's no use to me, stuff like that, because I don't have time. I do have little notebooks. Katie sent me one. I've actually been using them. But for drawing, for pages like that, my son will definitely use it. So we've got the sketchbook that Joel will use. We've got the bulb that's definitely going to go on Joel's bunk bed, which is really handy. Those I will use either on holiday or when it gets stupidly hot again. We'll make some cookies. Definitely use that. The kids are going to eat them all over them like a rash. I think, well, we'll use the birdseed because I'll get Joel to go outside. I think out of this box, the polymer clay is something I'm going to try just because it's in the box. It wouldn't be something I'd ordinarily buy. And the tea, I don't drink tea, I drink coffee, but Rob does, so I can give it to him. The only thing I would say that I wouldn't have gone out and bought, because I quite like things like that, putting them in frames, is probably the book. Is the only thing I wouldn't go out and say, right, I'm going out to buy a book. I've got 2 kids. They drive me mad. I don't have the time, and if I do have the time, I'm usually sat doing stuff for the group, or, you know, talking to people online and things like that, talking to the girls. So reading is just one of those things I just simply don't have the time for it. But all in all, I am quite impressed with the box because it's unusual. It's different. It's not, I haven't seen anything like this before. I did have a kind of inkling what was going to be in it, what kind of things were going to be in it. The price for the box is £20. Well, it's worth that. The book itself is worth £15. And I don't know how much they are, but imagine that and that itself is worth £20. So all the rest of it are just like extras. I'll price it up when I do the review, but it's definitely worth 20 quid without a doubt. I'm going to ask them. I don't know if they sent us a discount code, but I will have a look. They do. This is just the Hygge box. I'm just going to put that back together. Give me a tick. Only because I want to take some pictures of it, so I don't want to lose anything, and I don't want Joel trying to come and get hold of it. But they do the Dansk Deluxe as well. And that just says, because I've definitely got the Hygge one, and it just says, our Dansk Deluxe box is a bigger Hygge box filled with more items. We curate all our boxes with items from independents and artisans. So, be interested to have a look what you get for your 35 quid then. Because, I mean, that for 20, I'd pay that. Do you know what it's a good idea for? I just thought about it. Do you know, we talk about things like this all the time, but have you ever, like, come unstuck with things like, to say, like, oh, I want to buy my gran something, or something like that, or a family member? That would be a good box, because it's things that they could, like, do, like, looking at that, things like, I could make cookies with my boys, the boys can go and put birdseed, but also if you think about, like, an older family member, they can do stuff like that, you know, baking and things, eating, the tea, the notebook, things like that. I think it's a good present box. if it's something that you think that you'd get use out of every month, then, you know, you can subscribe, but you don't have to subscribe permanently. You can buy the £20, and obviously it's like anything with subscription boxes. You put in your personalisation. You've got all the stuff on here. You put in like what kind of things that you like and things like that, and then your name and address and such like. And if you just wanted it 1 month or want it every other month, I can get you a late birthday present, man. You had a birthday present, Michelle. Those masks and your lovely makeup bag, so stop it. But yeah, I think it's a good box, that. It's definitely, it feels more quality. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you do get some boxes and they feel a little bit cheap, but it's got branded items in it, so I'm quite impressed with that. And obviously, you know, I'll put together and I'll let you know how much it comes to. I'm going to guess. At a guess, I would say that's worth about 45 quid, £50. If I price all those items up, that's just because I've opened so many boxes. So, what was that? I'm just trying to scroll back up. I love the book Meditation and Birdsong, my two favourite things. Oh, Katie, you're like a secret, are you a bit of a hippie? I know you're not. I'm only winding you up. Anyway, everybody, has anyone seen this mark on my neck, by the way? Do you know what I got that from? Can you see that? Seatbelt. That's what you get for going in Rob's car and he drives like a lunatic. You did all get me a gorgeous present, but I'm always happy to get more. We'll see what we can come to an agreement on a swap, Michelle, for all of those Scentsy blocks you've got, because I do like my Scentsy. But no, some of the stuff I'm keeping, I want the cookies, stop it. But yes, I'll put all the details below, how to get your Hygge box if you want to try one. I'll have a scout around and see whether they give us a discount code as well. If they don't, sometimes I do message them and say, you know, do you want to offer our members a discount code, 10% or whatever? You can try it and see what you think about it. But yeah, full review to follow. Just give me a few days to type it up, because I am doing a review at the moment, which I am going to finish tonight on my laptop. It is for the collaboration that we have got. Me and Katie have been reviewing it. I can't tell you who it is, but I was testing all my bath bombs last night. I sit and watch the moths on a night too. Yeah, I think you got problems, Katie. On a serious note, I can give you something to do if you've got time to sit and watch moths. I'll give you some stuff to do if you want. Take some of my to-do list off me, and I'd be grateful for that. Hey, I'll give you something to do, Kate. You've got your review to write. Come on, crack on. We'll get it up tomorrow, and then all these members can, like, they're all desperate to know what this discount is that we've got going. So I'm going to try and get that on the website tomorrow. As you know, Charlotte, very lovely Charlotte, has just done the unboxing for the Really Good box. And Michelle's just got her treat box in the post, so she's going to review that too. Michelle's got Glitz box on the way. I don't want to tell you too much. I'll just give you a couple of sneaks so you think I'm not being too much of a tease. I've got Ichiko Bento on the way, which